we are in the final hours of finishing an agreement to avoid what I call stupidity on steroids, which would have been violating and going through the debt ceiling. And the ramifications of that would have been maybe one of the stupidest things that could have ever happened in my whole tenure in Washington. And that is saying something, because there's been plenty of other stupid things that have happened over the years. But we were approaching on October 18th, where if we had not reached political agreement, we would have violated the full faith and credit of the United States. What that would have done to every Virginian, every American, it would have driven up the cost of interest rates, which would have been then reflected in people's credit card bills going up, their mortgages going up. It would have meant that potentially Social Security checks wouldn't have gone out, our military wouldn't have been paid. And from a plain fiscal standpoint, if interest rates had simply gone up 1 point, it would have increased the cost to the government $200 billion a year in terms of added interest cost on our now $27 trillion plus, almost $28 billion plus debt. That would have been completely crazy on an economic basis. It would have also sent shockwaves around the world in terms of how America is viewed. We know we've got challenges coming out of Afghanistan. We know the Communist Party in China, their military is flying jets invading the space on Taiwan. That is another national security issue we have to deal with. The idea that we would have self-inflicted this kind of damage to our country would have been crazy, crazy, crazy. Now, I don't want to say we hit a home run, because we've simply delayed this decision until December 3rd. It appears there will be a bipartisan agreement to increase the debt ceiling by about $480 billion over these next couple of months. And again, let me be clear when I say this, the debt ceiling is all about paying off bills that have already been incurred. This is not about authorization of new spending. This is about simply honoring the commitment that the Congress and the President has made and oftentimes already spent dollars into the economy, simply paying off that credit card bill. I hope one of the things that will come out of this is that we might all take a deep breath and realize we're the only industrial country in the world that has this kind of crazy process. If you don't like government spending, don't hire members of Congress who pass appropriations bills. That is the process we have in terms of spending. Having this arbitrary political tool out there that allows extremists on either end of the political spectrum, like giving them a live hand grenade and then having them pull the pin to kind of self-inflict damage is crazy. I would hope we would take this moment and frankly remove the debt ceiling political tool for all future administrations, Democrat or Republican.